Kenyan government and 11 banks agreed to convert more than $400 million of Kenya Airways debt into equity, increasing the government's stake in the airline to 48.9%. The move has seen the airline reduce its debt by 36%.
Restructuring also brought us significant benefits. You can see that we reduced our debt by 36%. This means that the bank debt that was converted and the government debt that is converted into equity. Our ratios came down, our debt to equity EBITDA ratios came down, and we had some liquidity in terms of additional cash.
This has also affected the board, with the KQ lenders nominating Carol Musyoka and Martin Oduor-Otieno to the board, while the government has, in addition to the National Treasury PS and the Transport PS, now nominated Investment Secretary Esther Koimet to KQ's board. Jos Venstra will represent the interest of KLM on the Kenya Airways board. This emerged as the airline announced narrow half-year net loss that reduced 20.9% to 3.8 billion shillings.
Distribution, MRO, but also our productivity in terms of overheads, marketing. You always have costs, and we have costs that we already identified that can be improved, or by just simply getting better prices, or by getting more services for the same price.
This was helped by a growth in passenger numbers by 3.3% to 2.3 million, and the cabin factor growing 5.4% to 76.9%. This is despite revenue dipping by 230 million shillings to 54.5 billion shillings.
The operating profit 6 months to 6 months comparison went to 1.4 billion shillings, so 52% increase from 949 million shilling last year, so a 52% improvement. The fleet cost went down by 21.9%, almost 22%.
The airline says lack of a level playing field is hurting its recovery efforts, noting that 8 key competitors comprising Turkish Airlines, Etihad, Emirates, Qatar, Ethiopian Airlines, Egypt Air, South African Airways and Rwanda Air are fully subsidized by their respective governments.
It's not just being level the playing field from a government shareholding point of view, but also from the airport operations. Because in many of these countries we compete, the airline and the airport are indistinguishable. They either own or manage the airport as well.
The financials indicate that the shareholders incurred a loss per share of 2 shillings per share. Going forward, KQ plans to focus cost reduction, introduction on new revenue streams, and network optimization to help the airline recover and navigate its way to profit territory.